We are here at the 2024 Area 7 USPSA Championships at Sig Sauer, SEC, and the Academy. We just got done with chrono, making sure our guns are within regulation of the classes that we're shooting. Your weights are correct, the ammo that you're running is not under pressured. So all our data is done for the day. Now we're gonna wait in queue to shoot stage 1. There's 10 stages today. The beginning of the event started yesterday. Pretty much is every day of the event, there's 4 days, and there's competitors shooting every day. And then at the end of the event is when they tally up all the scores and issue prizes and whatnot. So we're all good today to start shooting stage 1. We're gonna start spectating the group in front of us so we can understand the course of fire a little bit better. There's a lot of pros here, a lot of amateurs, a lot of newer competitive shooters, so there's a good range of people here. Now I'm shooting C-class carry optics because I changed to carry optics over the winter. I wasn't able to do any classifier. There was no real USPSAs here at SIG for classifiers. So I ended up having some really bad runs when I switched over to carry optics because I was having issues with my gun cycling well. So I have a DQ and 2 really bad runs on my classification for carry optics. And then I've got 3 alpha runs on my classification for carry optics. So I'm shooting C-class today, which is actually really good, because if I shoot out of class today, which I'm hoping to shoot like a local BA, not a match BA. BAs here on a national level are really good shooters, but for me, for a local guy, I'd like to shoot, roughly like a BA, and it'll potentially bump me out of my class if I shoot well today. Which is also kind of an advantage because if I class out today and shoot really well, I could also win like a title in C class, right? So you have all your divisions, and then you can win your division and win your classification as well. So a lot of shooters will game it a little bit. And I just happen to not have enough classifiers under my belt on carry optics to have classed up yet. And then Tristan's a B class, and he's pissed because he's going to be shooting against a lot of good Bs today. I'm shooting carry optics today with my Shadow 2. I've got these MBX competition mags. They hold 23, so I can have 24 in the gun on stage, which is great for a carry optics gun because it's a little excessive. But if I class into like A class or something and I get into a class that I'm really happy with, I can put a magwell on this Shadow 2, like the lock magwell with the lock grips, and then run this as a single action gun and shoot limited optics for my next classing in USPSA. Right now I'm shooting carry optics, which means on stage, when they say load and make ready, I have to decock the gun to the full decock position. You can't quarter cock it. So I have to fully decock the gun on stage and reholster, and I have to run from the double action. Now my trigger's a 4-pound trigger in the double action, which is great. And then single action, which is about 2.1 pounds for every follow-up shot for that trigger pull. So it's cool because I can shoot this gun in carry optics and then add a magwell to it and just run it as a single action gun and shoot a different class with the same gun. So I'll have the same mechanics, the same feel, everything, except for I'll run it as a single action gun when I switch to limited optics at some point. So that one was a fun course of fire, lots of running back and forth, lots of movement. I shot it the way I wanted to. I had a good draw, but on the draw, I was focused on the farthest away target instead of the one that's really close. I should have shot close that long. Instead, I tunnel visioned on the long target because I wanted to not lose it and pass go. But I'm shooting a double action, single action gun, which I have to shoot the double action on the first trigger pull. So I kind of prepped the trigger a little bit, and I sent my first run at distance a little slow because of the double action, but I saw 2 alphas. And I was like, all right, I'm happy with that. And then I snapped to the close one. Then I shot my pocket. I ran, shot my other pocket. I had a little too much speed. So when I stepped forward, I had to do one little shimmy, shot my array. And then when I shot the next fault line section, I didn't stuff my ass into that corner as tight as I wanted to. So I kind of tunnel visioned on the 2 targets I had to shoot first. And then it was like, oh shit. And then I just kind of snapped the whole body and leaned in to get them. But, you know, couple mistakes, shot 2 targets out of order in my head. But it was still pretty quick. I shot like a 4.74 or something like that. So I have top hit factor for the squad for that stage. So can't complain.
Bye. Time 9:30.
Are you ready? Stand by.
Fucking rode my slide stop. It's not like horrible.
Yes, sir. Stand by.
One eternity later.